Welcome to worship at First Unitarian Church of Rochester, New York. I invite you now to join me in voice, body, and spirit as we sing our opening hymn, Come, Come, Whoever You Are. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Though you've broken your vows 1,000 times, though you've broken your vows 1,000 times, come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Let's sing it in Spanish. Ven, ven, cual eres, ven, nómada en búsqueda, hacíamos la vida, la nuestra es la caravana de amor. Ven otra vez, ven, 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 cual eres, ven, nómada en búsqueda, hacíamos la vida, la nuestra es la caravana de amor. Ven otra vez, ven, ven otra vez, ven, ven otra vez, ven.
Good morning and welcome to First Unitarian Church of Rochester's online service and worship. We are so glad that you are here with us today. Here at First U, our mission is through spiritual connection and community. We listen deeply to others and ourselves, open to wonder and transformation, and serve with love and humility. I'm Shannon Foose, membership coordinator, and leading worship today are Reverend Sherry Holiday Kwan, Reverend Margalie Belazaire, Rebecca Ndosi, myself, Stacy Watson, Tommy Snell, Arson, and Brock. Behind the scenes, as always, we have our ushers and our tech folks, and even our chat chaplain today, which is Susie Farrell, keeping us safe, making sure everything runs smoothly, and for Susie, making sure that she connects with folks who are needing pastoral care and support. I only have one thing to share today, which is please stay after services. We are having our conversation and connection hour, and our host will be Elise Wall, and you'll have a fantastic time together in your small groups and catching up over what happened all these holidays. So please stay for that. Okay, let us all take a deep breath. And please join me in saying our chalice lighting words. May the flame we now kindle inspire us to use our power to heal with love, to help with compassion, to bless with joy, and to seek liberation in the fullness of community.
So, first comes the waiting. This is the season of endings and beginnings, when small signs of dawn pierce through the night and something new is born. But first comes the waiting. First come the lessons of endings and beginnings, the presence of life, the sheltering spirit of love, grieves with those weeping up the debris of loss, waits with those who restlessly reach out for change, grants us courage in the night to guard each other's dreams for this holy, wondrous universe. May we loosen our grip on that which does not serve us leaving behind that which we have outworn and outgrown. Teach us the lessons of beginnings. Remind us that such waitings and endings may be starting point, a planting of seeds which bring to birth what is ready to be born, something right and just and different, a new song, a deeper relationship, a fuller love in the fullness of time. These are the words of Reverend Jessica Hewitt, reminding us of that in between time, that waiting. Beloveds, here we are at the threshold of yet another year. Though it can't be said that 2020 was quite like any other year, at least not in the recent past. Nevertheless, it feels as if we were just here. Where did an entire year go? This has me reflecting on how we go from one thing to the next. So often in our lives, we rush headlong into the next thing on our to-do list. And for many of us, there is no other way around that. There is so much needing to be done. But today, we want to invite you to honor that sacred in between time, that transition period from one task to the other, from one moment to the next, 1 year to the next year, that waiting. We also invite you to take a moment to slow down and linger here a bit at the doorway of this current year and what's to come next, to reflect on the blessings, the lessons, the praises, the blames, the joys, and the sorrows. In this ritualistic service, we encourage you to let go of that which no longer serves you. Plant seeds of intention to grow in the new year or years to come. Be blessed and bless others, to connect and to move as the Spirit moves you. During our time together this morning, we will offer you opportunities to engage in the following ways. 1, move through embodied meditation with Rebecca Ndozi, to set intentions or aspirations around connecting as a church community in the coming year, to reflect on 2020 and the lessons and gifts we can take with us to 2021 and beyond, and to bless one another. Our opening hymn, Come, Come, Whoever You Are, will serve as a sort of bookend to our time together, as well as to signal transitions from one offering to the next offering. So you'll hear it throughout as an anchor or a reminder in our context today that to come as you are, and that there is space here for you. So, as much as you're able, let's settle a little bit in the waiting.
I invite you now into the spirit of generosity. Each week, members and friends of First Unitarian generously contribute to our offering, which helps us to sustain and grow our community. This collection supports the work and witness of our church, and each week we split this collection with a community organization. We give away 50% toward partners helping those in need and working to create a more just and loving world. This week, we are sharing the plate collection with the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee. The UUSC advances human rights and social justice around the world, partnering with those who confront unjust power structures and mobilizing to challenge oppressive policies. Their work is grounded in the belief that all people have inherent power and dignity. There are a variety of ways to contribute, including Venmo and Simple Church. Please give as you are able.
Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season.
Solstice, Saturnalia, Christmas, Hanukkah, Panchaganapati, Bodhi Day, Yule, Modronech, Shaba Yalda, Kwanzaa, Sol Invictus, Dongshi, Soya. Out of darkness comes the sun every new December. In the name of peace for all to come, Earth's people join together.
Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season.
Saints come hither, gods and goddesses, Basil, Nicholas, Lucia, Saturn, Amoratsu, Jai Ganesha, Odin, Spider-Woman, Old Ra, new day born of long, cold night, raised in celebration. Bring the coming of the light to the soul of every nation.
Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season.
La Befana flies the night, Santa Claus his sleigh. Emmanuel beneath star bright, and Israel's lamps aflame. Tapers lit for all to see, voices blend in blessed be. Winter yields to coming spring, and faith is kept forever green.
Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season. Reasons for the season.
Reverend Sherry here, coming to you from my week on vacation with a little announcement, and then also coming to you from our building where we don't normally broadcast worship. Our Wi-Fi signal doesn't agree with these solid stone walls. We're working on that. But I don't know about you, I miss getting ready in the morning and moving from home to church. I miss the hugs and the high fives, and well, I miss seeing you all in 3D. There's something about being in our bodies that contains truth and wisdom, and I think we all know that. We also know that in our bodies contains the memories and histories of all that we've experienced. And we're learning more and more that as stories and trauma and healing and tools are passed down from generation to generation, well, that truth and beauty lives in us also. Over the past 6 months, as the racial justice reckoning of the truth-telling of this country has come to our doorstep here in Rochester, your worship team and your ministers, we've begun to look around at who are the truth-tellers and healers in St. Louis and Minneapolis, in Palestine and Louisville, in New York City, and all over. What connects us and who might we learn from? Rebecca Ndosi, a certified acupuncturist and herbalist, a Chinese medicine practitioner, a teacher of Radiant Child and Kundalini Yoga, and a certified community coach in healing justice, is one such person. Rebecca is based out of the Twin Cities, and we reached out to her to help us get in touch with the healing wisdom that lives in our bodies. I'm recruiting all of you into this work of getting to know ourselves, listening to that deep wisdom that we carry within, and helping us build up a stronger, more resilient community framework, a muscle that we all are able to flex together in learning about how we might bring more healing, more truth, and more beauty to the community around us. Welcome, Rebecca. Thank you for serving as our healer in residence, helping teach us an embodied practice once a month for the next 5 months. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sherry. And from the virtual world and the wonders of technology when it works well, it really is miraculous. It's wonderful to be with you all. I'm coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota right now, where it is snowing very gently, and it's very quiet. And the reminder of this time of year is so prevalent everywhere, with the darkness turning slowly into greater light. But that quiet space, that pause that Reverend Margoley spoke of, is in full effect in some way or the other. And as I was looking and reflecting on the topic for December that you have all been taking into your hearts and your homes, practical hope, what came to me immediately was the vision of a tree. And the knowing that a tree is in this space of betweenness. It's both rooted in the ground and also reaches up and out towards the sun, towards the greater expanse. Also, that trees have a very intricate, interconnected world in their roots under the ground that we cannot see, where they're both recycling the things, composting what is coming to them, but then also contributing up and out to the rest of their community and our community as a whole, as this planet that we are living on and is so intricately, deeply connected. And so when Reverend Sherry and Reverend Margoley asked me to join you for these next 5 months, I was really quite honored to be able to bring in some embodied reflection, some embodied meditation and movement, and we'll just do different things each time. And I hope that this is an addition that will be nourishing for you, and always open to feedback as well. So today, we are going to be in the space of preparing the soil for what's to come in the rest of the service, preparing your soil with reflecting on what it is that you want to leave behind this year, and what it is from this year that you have learned about yourself that maybe you knew or maybe surprised you. The things that you have gained in this very, very new time that we are in, that you don't want to let go of, that you want to carry forward with you because they have changed you and they have given you gifts that are, despite the pain, the grief, the uncertainty, that have really given you this essence of yourself that wasn't so present before. So what we're going to do is breathe and move that through. We can be part of our intentional earthly community, both plant and animal and human, with intention, by simply breathing and moving and bringing in a particular thoughts and letting them flow through us in a way that we determine. So a little bit of very gentle movement with breathing this morning. If you are seated, which I imagine most of you are, you can remain seated. That is just fine. I'm standing so you can see better what it is that I'm doing, but we'll be doing arm movements and mostly upper body movements. Do them to the level of your own capacity, whatever feels good, and listen to yourself in this. As you are always, all parts of you are always communicating with you. So this is just a moment to bring in that space of the pause and to really breathe with it. So I'm going to back up a little bit. So we'll be doing 3 different sets of motions, and I'll do them each separately, and then we'll connect them for just a few minutes. The first is a motion that is to bring into your body and your consciousness, bring right in front of you that which you may want to leave behind in this year. So if you've been thinking of something or different things, bring them forward. And if not, see what comes up when you just place that thought in front of you. So without forcing, what is it? Or what things might you want to leave behind? And we're going to compost those with the help of the earth. So if you are able to set your feet on the ground or on a surface where your soles of your feet are touching something, that is preferable here. Otherwise, you can just imagine it if you're not able to do that right now. Your feet are grounded. And we're going to breathe and bring our arms up. And then press down. And as you breathe out, imagine that everything that you want to leave in 2020 is going down and through the soles of your feet into the earth for composting. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in through your nose or your mouth is fine. Breathe out, leaving it in 2020. One last time, breathing in, breathe out, offer it to the ground, and the earth knows what to do with it. So we're so fortunate. Okay, the next thing is, what do we want to bring forward with us into 2021? Because we've learned a lot, so we don't want to lose all of it. So with intention, we're going to be in this pivot where you'll take one arm, and as you breathe in, you're going to reach back into 2020, and then push, gently guide it forward as you breathe out. And then we'll do it with the other arm. Breathing in, and just bringing it forward with you. So this is a bit of an opening in your hips and in your shoulders, where as you move, those 2 spots are opening as they can, as you're able. Just a couple more here. Breathing in as you reach back, and then breathe out as you bring it with you. Good. Okay, last piece. We are all connected, and there's an alchemy that happens when we bring ourselves intentionally into the present moment, when we recognize where we are, where we've been, and where it is that we still have to go. And we can call on our community, both physical, spiritual, social, and environmental, to help us with this. So here's the move for that alchemy piece of, let's bring the magic forward and create the new from all that we've been through. So again, with your arms, you're going to breathe in, bring them up this time. Open up your chest. Gather all that's there, reaching up your branches, And then breathe out and bring it down to the center. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring it down to the center. Maybe a smile, if that works for you, or some kind of opening of your face, opening of your chest and your shoulders, welcoming in all of the guidance and help that is there for you. Good. So now let's put those together. The first one, we are letting things go. Do that again. Letting things go. Good. And now we're going to reach back into 2020. Breathe in and breathe out and guide it forward to the other side. Breathe in, guide it forward as you breathe out. Good. And now the alchemy. Open up your chest. Breathe in, bring it down all the way to your heart. Breathe in. Allow it to come. Receive. Breathe out and down to your heart. We'll do that set one more time. So breathing in and leaving what needs to be let go. Through your feet into the ground, into the earth for composting. Good. Now reaching into 2020, bringing forward the gifts, the lessons, the learnings. Breathing in and breathe them forward as you breathe out. Good. And reach up, breathe in, open and receive. One more time. Breathe in, open, receive, and then set your hands right here at the heart center. The heart center is one of your wisdom centers, your heart, your gut, and your head. But this is the point that connects the universe and the now, the present moment on earth. And bring all of yourself to this point in your heart, knowing that there is always a space for you, a space of truth that you can connect with right here. Every aspect of you is meant to be here. Your challenges, your gifts, all the times you have fallen, and all of the times that you have picked yourself up, all the times that you have helped others, and all that you will do moving forward. We're preparing the soil for what you are planting for 2021. So with gratitude, deep inhale in and blow it out. One more time. Breathe in and blow it out. You are a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. That was wonderful and amazing and much needed. We are first and foremost a religious community here at First Unitarian Church of Rochester, and we need one another to grow in our spirituality, as religion is best practice in community. We grow when we connect with one another and when we are intentional about nurturing healthy and supportive relationships within this community. And in the space of intention, that intentionality, that is sacred space. It is also one of commitment, a space of aspiration where we aspire to do and be our best. So let's always be intentional about building deeper relationships with each other and a stronger community. In that vein, I invite you to take a few seconds to reflect on a question which I will pose shortly and which will also be displayed on the screen. After you have reflected, and if you are willing, please post your response in the chat. Then all of a sudden, your responses will magically appear to form a word cloud on the screen for you to take in. And if you have used the website Menti in the past and you feel comfortable doing so, you can also go there and post your response. You'll have that information on the screen as far as the website and how to go and do that. But otherwise, post in the chat and we will take care of the rest. So here is the question. What is one new thing you will do in 2021 to feel more connected to First Unitarian Church, to the First Unitarian Church community? What is one thing, one new thing you will do? And I will share the screen, my screen right now. You will see the question again. And as you post in the chat, your words will start showing up on the screen. Wow, look at how fast they're coming. We have wonderful volunteers working in the background to make sure to post. Get all those beautiful aspirations, all these wonderful intentions. Explore spirituality, deepen relationships, walk the garden. Join the church. Volunteer, yes. And this community does such a wonderful job at volunteering too. Read and meditate, yes. Volunteer in a new way, in some new way. Look at this beautiful cloud of words. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen now. And maybe, depending how many more gets on here, maybe I'll share it again later. It's so wonderful to see all the different ways that you are hoping to connect and be more intentional about connecting in the coming year. So, may you be intentional about connecting, and may you find new ways of connecting in the First U community in the coming year. Sometimes the healthy way forward is to leave something behind, like the trees shedding their leaves in the fall to make room for new growth in the spring. The turning of a year is a good time to take stock of what in your life is no longer serving you well. And by leaving it behind, you can focus your energy on what lies ahead. A little over a week ago, we celebrated solstice in this community where we engage in the process of letting go of what no longer serves us, even burning it, in order to let the magic in. The turning of the year is also a good time to take stock of what is good in your life and is serving you well. It is also a way of practicing gratitude and appreciation, a way of noticing beauty within all the ugliness. And yes, this year, we collectively have had to deal with many challenges because of COVID. And this is in addition to all the other little things that an average year brings. Still, I'm inviting you to pause and see if there is at least one new thing or a new way of being that you would like to continue in 2021 and beyond. What new wondrous thing you've learned about yourself that is serving you well? What new gifts have you discovered? What new practice take a couple of minutes and reflect on this as you listen to some music in the background. Then, as you feel moved, please post in the chat. Stacy and Shannon will read some of the posts out loud and to our gathering space.
Greater appreciation for granted. I selfless in support of another, even when I'm very scared and sorry. Pray, dance, body, mind. Al-Anon program.
Awareness of common good needs. Using all the new creative options for connecting with friends and family often. Leave behind fear-based thinking.
Giving more time to myself. Being less busy. New habit of rising early and starting my day with gusto. Minimize distractions that are not healthy.
Slowing down and noticing details in the world. Continue to build friendships and relations. Time savoring our yard.
Letting go of fear. Wandering with wonder. Continue to meditate.
More appreciation for my relationship. Be more open to people I meet on our walks. Cultivate the earth being.
Really discover how to give my talents to community, prioritizing mutual aid, daily grounding routine of exercise, meditation, and walking.
Be more courageous in my relationships and work, deeply valuing connection. An awareness of the power of my presence and witness. Show up and take space where it matters.
Find joy everywhere. Being resilient through constant and significant transition. Practice being in the present more often.
Communicating through eye contact. Building fires, creating warmth. My love has no boundaries and is big enough to accept extreme shifts.
Share and discover joy, practicing small meditations and gratitude through my day. Be more gentle and kind with myself.
More open-heartedness to others regarding current events. Continue to make time for quiet each day and being in nature. Discover more joy.
So many new ways of being. Using eye contact, right? How much of that have we used this past year or during this year? So may you take what serves you into 2021 and leave behind what hinders you. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. These words resonate with my spirit, and they allow me to be grounded in the understanding that all that we do has the potential to be sacred, to be holy. Ponder that a little bit. What we do has the potential to be sacred and holy, all of what we do. But I do believe that it is true. And to me, this requires us to be mindful, to be intentional, and to be loving in our engagements. So as spiritual beings, we have it within us to bless one another. And what better time for us to bestow blessing upon each other than at the dawn of a new year? Let's bless one another right here, right now. Maybe you want to bless all gathered here with good health, or one person in particular with peace of mind, yet others with financial stability or joy, and so on. As you think of the different ways you want to bless all or one or some in this community, as you are willing, post your blessing in the chat. Shannon and Stacy will once again read what you've posted into out loud into the community, and I will add an additional blessing. So take a moment, clear your mind, open your heart, and bring your body and spirit in accord. And let's start blessing one another.
May you find moments of joy, peace, serenity, light, and love, deep blessings. Bless with healing vibes, peace of mind, calm.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
You are enough, just as you are. Know this deeply. I want to bless all with good health, especially. Find beauty in the dark.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
Continue to remember how grateful and fortunate I am. May we all be blessed with knowing that we are not alone. May you find the light and learn to follow it.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
Peace and joy to you all. A love garden. Moments of joy.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
The feeling of being connected to those you love. Be gentle with yourself. Blessed to be part of this caring church community and to be held in its warmth and caring.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
Blessing all with good health, especially Will Hayes. Health for those I love. Mom to not be tired from Maddie.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
Truth and justice. Belonging to this community is a blessing. Blessed with friendships new and old.
You are blessed, and you are a blessing.
peace within your heart, good health, joy, and connection to all. Bless my choir mates with the joy of singing together.
You are blessed and you are a blessing.
May all be blessed with an open mind for those who are different. Hope. Bless us all with more awareness of others and ourselves.
You are blessed and you are a blessing.
Blessings of calm and resilience. May all who are hopeless feel hope and love. Warmth, light, and positive energy to everyone.
You are blessed and you are a blessing.
Bless my family for all of their love and help during my surgery and beyond. Blessings of good health, peace of mind, and joy. Bless all of those essential workers who continue providing services, especially these upcoming times.
You are blessed and you are a blessing.
Blessings of health, safety, and peace for all. Healthy future for our divided country. Blessing of strength.
You are blessed and you are a blessing.
Bless my family and friends. May you all be healthy and safe. May you find the light in the darkness.
You are blessed and you are a blessing. Wow, so many blessings upon each other, upon one another. There are a lot more in the chat if you want to see some more of the blessings. But may you have deep knowing that you are blessed and that you are a blessing to those whose lives you share. This is the season of endings and beginnings, when the small signs of dawn pierce through the night and something new is born. But first comes the waiting. Reverend Hewitt reminds us, dear ones, we are just 5 days away from a new year, new hopes, perhaps. For now, though, we are in that in-between time, that waiting time. And we know that much can happen in the waiting. Much does happen in the waiting, taking stock. And as we close this year and look ahead to the next, I invite you to continue to meditate on how you have journeyed this year, how your church community served you and how you engaged it, what lessons you've learned, what blessings you received, to look at all of it as much as you're able. The praises, the blames, the joys, and the sorrows. Write it down. Do a video or audio recording. Take a picture to commemorate this waiting. Maybe you'll return to it at a later time. But first, comes the waiting.
Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Let's sing it in Spanish. Ven, ven, cuál eres, ven, nómada en búsqueda, llamas la vida, la nuestra es la caravana de amor. Ven otra vez, ven. Ven, ven, cuál eres, ven, nómada en búsqueda, llamas la vida, la nuestra es la caravana de amor. Ven otra vez, ven, one more time. Ven, ven, cuál eres, ven, nómada en búsqueda, llamas la vida, la nuestra es la caravana de amor. Ven otra vez, ven. Ven otra vez, ven. Ven otra vez, ven.
Please join me in saying our chalice extinguishing words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
May we move our bodies to the best of our abilities in the new year. May we find new ways to connect further at First U and the larger community. May we take what serves us into 2021 and leave behind what hinders us. May we have deep knowing that we are blessed and we are a blessing. And may we be happy, healthy, and prosperous in the new year. May it be so.